Your return is much appreciated by the Crypto Q Media channel. Salutations, all. Attention everybody. The time has here. Were we waiting till now for no apparent reason? For the simple reason that this will only serve to fan the flames of our dogged climb. Nothing else will be said about today's video, so please do yourself a favor and hit that like button. We won't linger on my anxiety about the upcoming match in the United States. This is where it is. As you can see here, the policy rate of the Bank of Canada has been reduced by 25 basis points. When did it first start? Would I be right? Other countries and nations have started as well. In other words, the process of slicing. With the interest rates dropped, Canada is now a player. I believe this country will be the first of the G7 to accomplish this. I mean, Europe might have had its fair share of states as well. A possible alternative would be to think about reducing interest rates, which would result in more fuel this month. Usually, the market reaches its highest point for about a month or two. You guys should expect a summertime visit from the US. Alright, guys? What makes anyone think it's true? Would I be right? The value of Bitcoins increases when interest rates decrease. Therefore, all things are related. For the second season, everyone. I'm telling you, Ulti is the talk of the town this season ever since it dropped its ridiculous price prediction. On the other hand, before we do anything, you must all stand. Why? And what about Nvidia? Now we can shift our focus. Despite Apple being the only business in its industry to surpass Microsoft in terms of market capitalization, which has crossed $3 trillion, short sellers persist in targeting the company's shares. To whom shall we address these matters? It seems like this is the final leg before the collapse, isn't it, guys? The black swan will become visible to you after we unlock this third viewpoint. But we'll keep climbing, won't we? Why? For that reason, guys, they're going to attract anybody. Did you know that this also adds to the already skyrocketing crypto market? Look, therefore, everything in its place. The logic is spot on, and Justin BNB reaches a new record high of $688. Do you mean that? It reintroduces an entirely new season, doesn't it? It's just absurd. It can't happen because there isn't any old season. Oh my goodness, that's absolutely impossible. In retrospect, I realized that I need clarify something because, wait a second, I need to be sure, you guys, because this is absolutely absurd. If that's true, then there's absolutely no way. That is really ridiculous, you all. I assumed it was at its lowest point, wasn't I right? These recesses. So, you know, that informs us that the whole season is here. This very second, it will begin. This is so ridiculous, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. Surely Vanna would have dropped a price estimate by now, wouldn't she? If I recall correctly, our original goal for Ethereum's price was $90 billion, but we've now raised it to $22,000 in 2030. This is going to happen, no doubt about it. Before the crisis, 22,000 was nothing for Ethereum, was it? Before collapses occur, or at least before the imminent collapse, consider the higher ups. The price of Ethereum might hit that mark, causing XRP to approach double digits. Definitely in the tens, wouldn't you agree? Factors include Ethereum, news about ETFs, scaling developments, and how we understand the chain data. Additionally, we have examined the optimal Ethereum and Bitcoin investment strategies for both traditional and cryptocurrency-only portfolios. The $20,000 though, has killed me. Is that a pittance for Antwork? Why? Are you all still in a downcast mood? It is the basis of this price forecast. This price estimate for 2030 is equivalent to saying that XRP will reach $200 by that year, thus you should be concerned about it. So, coupled with revised base, bull, and scenario plans, they basically lay out the bearish case, correct? Excuse me, but the bear case totals $360? Why are they even bringing this up? Is it going to fall? Very interesting. If that were to occur, prices would likely plummet. Holy cow, you all are just insane. We should not resist it too much since we need it to go higher. I will buy Ethereum if its price drops that low, despite the fact that it is an escort. From my point of view, it's not uncommon for each piece of advice to swiftly bring about a few highs. It's safe to assume that by 2030, it will be significantly more than $202,000. Where does the bull's eye lie? 130,000? Ethereum price increased from 200,000 to 140,000 for the bull example. One mentioned this in yesterday's post. That is really insane, you guys. Envision this. Many people roll their eyes in disapproval whenever we mention XRP to $100. The moment has come. Ethereum is also functioning as expected. It seems like this is the next leg, so you're both right. Come on, everyone. Please examine it. What the fuck is that? Cutting in half, doubling down. About 10, I guess. Salutations, gents. I am well prepared for this next step with approximately $10,000 in Ethereum. This will cause a complete and utter collapse of our cryptocurrency market, XRP included. That level being achieved in the next 6 months is completely implausible. Franklin Templeton said that we are just in the beginning, thus this is why, right? Institutional crypto adoption is in its infancy, and the first wave has only just started. For what's coming, bigger gas is on the way. It has met with our approval, and we are also working on an Ethereum version. Seriously, think about it. Ethereum, in my opinion, is going to reach new heights. Nevertheless, I must admit that I am the lowest provider in the market. I believe the expansion has brought us joy. So, what are our options? Is expanding your market share your primary goal, or are you planning to optimize for the chance that customers will be sensitive? We haven't even witnessed the second wave of early adopters yet, and that's even if interest in the field is growing. Many organizations are still waiting to see what happens. I expect the bigger institutions to which we are accustomed to become the next wave once things settle down. Why don't we bring up the issue with everyone? I am eagerly anticipating the bank's approval. The funds are finally rolling in from the bank, so that's it for the time being, everyone. Furthermore, the subject of national currencies is plainly important. It is undeniable that Asia has emerged as a powerful region. Plus EU. This exchange exclusive, the third biggest offshore exchange by bits, has shown China to be a sleeping giant white, thanks to the fast opening of registration and legitimate verification for users in China. For quite some time, Bybit has refused to allow any Chinese users to sign up or utilize the site in any way. The management team has approached this with utmost care. Alright, guys? Therefore, a window of opportunity for trades will shortly arise. I wouldn't recommend that since it gradually resembles a leverage exchange. But that cash will be rolling in nonetheless, won't it? They seem to be getting ready, at least to my eye. That is, secondly. Is this the right place, thirdly? Because of Justin with the help of Citadel and BlackRock, a new national stock exchange will soon be formed in Texas, aiming to compete with the New York Stock Exchange. Just how crucial is that? The reason behind this is that the stock exchange is supposed to be tokenized and operated via tokens. A palpable sense of dread pervades Wall Street. All of this was planned, and BlackRock is still dedicated to the data that Larry Fink gave them. The section concerning tokenizing the stock market is also very important. The idea appears to be to tokenize all this money, my friend. Our expectations are what? That is, the men who possess cryptocurrency. In that way, we keep going up the ladder. Pay attention, guys. A lot is waiting for you from us. Just after that, Justin Coinbase debuted its electronic wallets. A smart wallet from Coinbase was just released, wasn't it? The adoption rate has gone up. 1 billion people can join the chain in this way, men. Oh my, are you all able to grasp my point? Would I be right? A rise in acceptance leads to an increase in innovation. Increased innovation leads to increased user adoption. That brings the video to a close. It would mean a lot to me if you could subscribe and like my channel. Arriving soon, goodbye.